Do you know how many files your employees have uploaded, downloaded, emailed, airdropped, slacked, or shared via Google Drive today? A lot of that data has left your organization, and you don't even know it. Visit code42.com to learn how Insider prevents data exfiltration.
Anyone can be ready for back to school. But with Staples Connect, you can be more than ready. Like, I got everything on my list and saved a ton ready. Staples has everything you need and more for the new school year. Just visit your nearest Staples store or go to staplesconnect.com for inspiration.
Boom. Lots of good things to cover. Grateful all of you with very Ricasa focus as this is lunch week. And wait a minute, Law. Can I get you to unmute your mic, sir? Golly, I need that jacket ASAP. I would lose 100 pounds to get into it.
Hello. Great rising.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that jacket?
I am actually just making it home maybe like 30 minutes ago.
Wow. I like that.
It was an awesome time. Thank you. Appreciate you. You know me.
You make me want to go get a gold chain.
No, this jacket is actually really, really fly. I have it in different colors. I have it in black. I have it in royal blue. It's really nice.
Well, I'm gonna send you some money through PayPal. You just go wherever you went and go and get some sizes a little bigger because I got some big muscles up here. You know? Good stuff. Looking excellent, sir. Looking excellent. Yes. Great things. First and foremost, let us boom. Want you to see that because we have a huge rollout plan that we came up with last week. And of course, all of you may have saw it on the Ricasa family page too. There is Lanita's super duper uber great servant, kind heart, and her hair is really popping in this picture too. Let me just tell you, fantastic. And you know, it's just want you to know that she is just most fantastic. We will be doing this all week. So let me pause for a second. Deanna, unmute your mic. I got more to say, but tell them explain in a bit more detail now about Member Appreciation Week, and then that gives me a chance to jump in with something else.
Awesome. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. So we have decided to do Member Appreciation Week for, thank you. Yes, we're doing Member Appreciation Week because for a whole week, we want to show appreciation for each of our members. So during Member Appreciation Week, what we're doing is we're highlighting a different member each day. We're going to put up their bio, a picture of who they are because we want you to see who's beating you, and why we chose them, and their contact information if they have like a service or a product, so that you, group economics, ladies and gentlemen, so that you can actually go on their page, check out what they're doing, and purchase their product or service. So it's one of the awesome things that we're doing during Member Appreciation Week. The next one that we're doing is a one-on-one Q&A with Antonio. Now, if you would like a one, now these are very rare because Antonio does not do Q&As like he used to. He does not do one-on-one sessions like he used to at all. And if you want one-on-one coaching from him, you're looking at 6 figures. So I would definitely take advantage of this during our Member Appreciation Week. Now, what you can do is if you would like a one-on-one Q&A with Antonio, you can email me at diana@theatsjr.com. There we go. Yeah, I was typing while I was talking. So you can just email me saying, yes, I want a one-on-one Q&A with Antonio. Now, spaces are limited. So if you want a one-on-one Q&A with Antonio during Member Appreciation Week, please email me as soon as possible so we can get you scheduled. Now, before I get to the last thing, how many people are excited about that? Highlight it. You get highlighted as well as you get a one-on-one Q&A with Antonio himself. Not me, not Grace, not Monica, Antonio. And if you have not had a one-on-one Q&A with Antonio, I would recommend you guys shoot me an email quickly. So now that we have those two announced, here is the third thing that's going on during Member Appreciation Week. What we are doing is, well, what Antonio has generously done is he has dropped the cost of the senior membership down to $19.99 for our American family and for our UK family. Now, I'll explain to those who don't get it exactly why that's exciting just a moment. And for our Indian and our Nigerian family, we dropped the senior member cost down to $4.99. Now, the exciting thing about this is we all know, thank you guys, we all know that our senior membership is $59.99 for American and UK, and that our senior membership is $9.99 for our Indian and Nigerian family. You have until Sunday, October 18th at 8:55 p.m. Central Time to get as many of your people in here. Because the other thing is, once they sign up for that $19.99 for the senior, or that $4.99, that's a lifetime for them. They get treated like the senior because they are a senior. They get all the benefits of a senior, but they also get the lifetime membership privileges of only paying $19.99 or $4.99 for the senior package if you sign them up during Member Appreciation Week. So get out there, get them going. Call Monica, call Grace, call whoever you need to call so you can go out there and start building your members immediately. All right, Mr. Smith, I'm done on my end.
Yeah, no, it was a good job. Good job. Sure appreciate you. Got a whole lot to cover. Let me now pause, and we have to acknowledge B Moore's very own.
Woo!
It's his birthday, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Today is Jerome's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes. Jerome, can we get a speak,
That's
sir?
right.
Yeah, he's logging in on it. There you go. Give us a speak, sir.
Excuse me. Wait, let me. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Because I had two devices. I'm trying to. There we go. Yeah, I'm not a birthday boy. I'm about my business, and so I'm excited. I couldn't sleep last night. Thank you, Grace, for calling me. Okay, and here's what's crazy, guys. My power went out about 2 hours ago. Just came on 5 minutes before the call. That's why I was delayed getting on. I was gonna be on the phone and trying to. I said, no. We got work to do. The cybersecurity. I called my niece. She interested in that. Call somebody. They interested. I'm having a wonderful birthday. Sorry about that. Let me be quiet.
Thank you, guys. I sure appreciate you. We would definitely be out there to see you real soon. You go ahead and hook your other device back up now. You know, he likes to be on two devices just in case one fail. Y'all understand? Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Jerome is amazing. Now let's get back to it. I messed it up. There is a reason why and you'll see it later on tonight. Sometime tonight, and I mean tonight, you will see a video that will have, and I made sure I said, Grace, don't forget, send it to me. I've been so impressed by Lanita and what she has done and her team and what they have done. Then I said, Grace, you need to tell her to send me the video, send me the download link so I can download it. because I just wanted to have one of their meetings, or maybe more, but at least one of their meetings on lunch week. I just wanted to do that so much because it's so powerful. They're doing such an amazing job, and I couldn't just help myself. And the reason why we started lunch week with Lanita is because it's well due. I just want to show you all again. Here's the page. If you're not following this page, you might want to follow this page. And here she is. And this was already set up last night, and there's more coming out today. And I don't have my hard drive hooked up, but just know that later today, not the first 4 hours, but the second 4 hours, it will end with a 2-hour meeting, and Donald and Kid and everybody, they some fools. Nikki, it's too funny. Y'all got to see it. I mean, y'all just have to see it. It is typically I don't watch while I'm editing Shaker because it takes too long. When I got to it, I couldn't help myself. I mean, it was 2 hours of powerful, funny, just a great blast. You have to see it, then you'll see why their team is so amazing, and it's just an amazing thing. Which leads me now to the next thing. I don't know, maybe 3 months ago, in one of these daily meetings, I told the team that I'll be starting awards. Does anybody remember that? Anybody? Okay. So I feel Grace. So keep in mind, these meetings build this company. Like, I do want you to know that if you're here at 8 a.m, our time, I have no idea what the time it is for you. It's 7:30 at night for Shaker. When you hear it is, hold on, I think that would make it, so if it's 7:30 at night with Shaker, that would make it 2:30 or something like that in the afternoon for you, Steve? Something like that? All right, look at me being international. Okay then. I wanted to make sure. Now, I told that, this would be our meetings, and because we were always doing these meetings, we just open it up to the public. And then they open it up to the public. I still want you to know that I run this business based on these meetings. I just want you to know that. I dissect it throughout the day. Sundays and Mondays are pretty easy for me. And then Tuesday through Friday is pretty much respond and react, basically. Because Sunday and Monday, I got Friday and Saturday to just ponder about things. And that's why Sunday and Monday meetings tend to springboard one another. A couple of months ago, I said I started this organization a long time ago, 2012, and I just made up these awards. And I said I would do it again. Well, I've been watching. This time I decided to do it differently. I made up the awards. I forget what it was. It was like Comeback Kid and stuff like that, whatever. This time I couldn't reach in my heart and do something generic. So what I did, and y'all make sure if someone's not on this call, make sure you tell them this information. Make sure you tell them this information. Now, I'm not finished with the awards yet because I did this a little differently, but the awards this time are named after people. Now, the awards come with, yes, and that will be their names henceforth next year and the year after and the year after. So instead of making something generic, I made some awards that were personal, and then everyone else will, when you get an award next year, you will be named after the people. So I'm going to give you some of the names. There are more, but I'm only going to name 5 of them. This is okay. I'm only going to name 5 of them because, and I'm going to tell you why, because I haven't fully worked out the second. I know who almost, just depends, because there's still a lot of you are still coming into your own, and I'm waiting for some differences. So that's an element there. And then there's a reason why you're selected in that, because it has to be something that other people can follow. Well, the first award, and I had no choice, and there's no choice. The first award is called, well, the first award. I guess the highest award could be possible, or maybe, I don't know. We'll work it out. It's called the Lanita Hale Award. It absolutely is. I'm just telling you right now. The Lanita Hale Award. This is why I was saying all this yesterday. The Lanita Hale Award, and it is for obviously top income earner. Just makes some sense around here. That wasn't even too hard to guess. Okay?
Yeah.
It wasn't even too hard to guess. And what we're gonna do, I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do is you'll get some stuff, and we're also going to, I don't want to say too much, but you're gonna get some stuff. Yeah, you gotta get some stuff. You're gonna get some hard stuff with this, but let me just keep that secret for right now. Obviously, then I had to come through and I had to create the Phil and Susan Award. I did. I had to.
All right.
I had to. I had to create the Phil and Susan Award, and it's actually for power and presence. Because nobody, let me tell you something, I mean this, and I'm going to try not to cry. We wouldn't be Jack Diddley if Phil and Susan have not shown up every single day. Listen to me. There's been hurricanes. There was days we couldn't show up because the power was out, and they showed up. It's been crazy. But I really, really want to stress this to you with as much empathy as I can push forward through this camera. There's no way possible that we would even be taken legitimately without the prestigious Phil and Susan following us and showing up every day. I cannot stress to you enough how much Les Brown wouldn't be nothing without the crowd. I can't stress this to you enough. Okay, I'm just telling you. And every now and then you get someone that's been in business from 32 years, country club. There's a story. Jerry told me something. I got Jerry full of scotch, and he started talking to me. Jerry told me something so impressive about Phil that I never forgot it. It was so great. I'm gonna tell you the story. I'm gonna jazz it up a little bit because I'm Black and we like to tell stories. Okay, that's a culture thing. Okay, that's a culture thing. Now he was telling me how Phil was training him. And Phil had everything down to the T. It was completely down. Phil never revealed this stuff. Completely down for the bathroom break and all that stuff. All that stuff. And forget the story. It was one day they was going 7 days, no closes whatsoever. And I'm enamored by this story. And I'm gonna wait till Keto one day to tell the real story of this. I'm enamored by the story. It was so beautiful. And then he dropped something on me. In passing, Jerry said, and these are like 6-figure checks. These are $100,000 checks. Now, that's what's important because I need y'all to process something. Because actively listening, I'm going in my head, this is 1970-ish. So I just say, well, let's do 1978. And right in front of Jerry, I said, Jerry, I'm not sure if you understand how powerful your story is, okay? And I'm going to show you. We're going to do it together, okay? We're going to do it together. How much is $100,000 in 1978? And I want y'all to pay attention to this. God dog it. I need you to get that Phil was walking around making people sign $300,000 checks to give it away. And that's 78. This has nothing to do with if it was a great year. It's a great year.
My birth year, that's a great year.
I know that's right. So anything earlier would have been more. 70 would have been $600,000. You have to understand, even though it was $100,000, 6 figures, whatever, you have to account for inflation because the money still felt and had the impact. So the next time Phil give y'all some sales advice, God dog it, I'm gonna need you to know that he frequently knows how to train people to get $400,000 checks. Can we just unmute our mics, please?
Woo!
Clap for that.
All right now.
Woo-hoo. And
Yes, sir.
Antonio,
Yes, sir.
the honor in which you're bestowing this award on Susan and I hope the minimal thing it does is get people to understand the key issue is showing up. I mean, that's the key. If you don't show up, nothing else happens. So wherever you are in life, just know that showing up can get you on the right path and eventually get you what you want. It's that simple. It's not easy because sometimes showing up is tough, but showing up is what it's all about. And then all the other things we talk about, having a servant's heart, being loving, forgiving, and grateful, making sure you go the extra mile. It was interesting last night when you talked about how when you get paid, when you get a raise, you get paid because you went the extra mile. I went to Think and Grow Rich and found out the habit, this is under the major attributes of leadership. The habit of doing more than paid for. And he's got penalties of leadership, is the necessity of willingness upon the part of the leader to do more than required of his followers. And the good news is everybody that I've run across to within this organization is willing to do that. And when we do that, we create a critical mass that just will change the world. So, Susan and I are honored that you would put this award in our names. And I think it just testaments of your intelligence to understand that if we just get people to focus on all we want you to do when you get started is show up. If you just show up, eventually you'll figure it out and then everybody will win. So if that's what this award is for, then I humbly and honorably appreciate it and know we're going to make a difference.
Yes, sir. That is exactly what this award is for. And yes, they're clapping for you, Phil. That was powerful. And I felt, who else felt all that energy? I'm not sure if you, yes, I felt all that power.
Over tears.
Yes.
Yes.
All that power. I cannot stress to you enough how, the reason I told that $400,000 story, because this is the person or the people who were showing up. Man, I need you to get that. That's the reason why I told that story. So you can understand who was showing up. Not regular people. No offense to anybody, but I just want you to process that when people who are accustomed, you know how hard it is to make somebody sign a $400,000 check in the 70s? Listen, y'all, people wouldn't even buy VCRs. I'm trying to tell you, like it's. I remember. I'm born in '81, so I remember when the switch to cable TV happened, and that was a bit controversial. Okay, and people weren't even trying to do that. Oh yeah, it was Married with Children came out first, and then MTV, all the stuff like that. Go ahead, Susan.
Well, yes, it is. I'm just like, wow. What I think of. Actually, that's how I met Phil, when he was in our small town getting big checks from everybody in town. And I'm like, who is this guy? And everybody was putting us together. That people in the town thought we should be together. I was hearing about him and he was hearing about me. And that's when we met on that fateful day on 7/11.
Wow.
And I knew when I first met him in that first week, first he had me stapling things right away. I'm like, what is this about?
That sounds like Phil.
Yeah. And he showed up at our house. He ran because he was a runner running marathons over the hill from Lake White to where we lived, at like 7 a.m. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And my brothers were there. And of course, they were skeptical from the beginning. And my mom loved him because he was a sharp dresser. And so it was interesting from the beginning. But what I think about now and all the things that we went through, the ups and downs and things like that through doing humor consultants and only humor consultants really all those years, I think now, you know, and our kids sometimes would be like, why do you know, why aren't you doing, you know, sometimes they would say things. They loved going to the events and loved all the things they got and the perks and all the things that went along with it. But there were times, and even, you know, even now. So I think of my kids and think, you know, wow, that's something that, you know, our kids can be. I feel like it's honoring my kids is what I'm trying to say, I think. Yeah.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. You are that. I didn't know that was happening, but yes, there's no way that this would not be honoring the kids. There's no doubt about it. There is ministry and presence, ministry. And as I was thinking about the awards, there's more. Believe me, I'm just only naming 5 because it's not that easy to look at a Lanita and then make an award. If you're just joining us, months ago I said I was going to make up awards, and I literally do everything that I say. If you don't know anything about me, if it come out my mouth, I'm going to do that thing. That's just whatever that is. I have no other drive about me. And I started to call Lanita's award, so it will always be Lanita Hale Award. I started to call it Top Servant. The Top Servant instead of Top Income Earner. I started calling it Top Servant, but then I said, no, I need people to be more direct and serious about income. I want you to be very serious about income. This is important because you live in the world that is not disguising taking your income. So ain't no sense in us being passive about that, between taxes and fees and then the psychological operations of allowing you to buy stuff you don't need. You know, instead of losing weight, let's buy a jogging suit so we can look like we losing weight and all that stuff, right? The consumerism is all around you, and you don't want to, they're not being passive. Please know that Coca-Cola did not say, you know what, we're not going to bother you today, Abby. No, Coca-Cola is going to bother you today and every other day. So I wanted to make sure that we would understand that. And then Phil and Susan, I'm never going to change the story. It is what it is. We would be nowhere without their presence. Okay. And I mean, that presence has a lot, from physical, from energy, from wisdom, words, stories. Every now and then, for everybody, sometimes it's your season to get divine connections unlocked for you so you can do what you have to do next. Phil and Susan are mine. So one more time, if we could unmute our mics and give them some love, I would really appreciate that. That's personal for me.
Love y'all.
Sir. Now, I couldn't. Yes. Now I couldn't. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Now I couldn't help myself because I'm thinking about the Phil and Susan Award, and I said, I can't do that. You can't do that. That's like favoritism. And I was like, no, that's facts. Because
Antonio,
yes, sir.
may I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Could you call it the Susan and Phil Award?
Fair enough. Sure will.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. The Susan and Phil Award. And then, so you're going to love, change that right now. And you're going to love this next deal. Watch this here. All right. Just change that. So that is now changed. And you're going to love this because I'm saying, man, the third award, I can't do this third award. And without a doubt, I had to call this award. I misspelled it. Hold on. There we go. I had 2 R's in there. I'm tripping. I had to call this the Susan Sorrentino Award. They got two of them, okay? So now it's the Susan and Phil Award, and then there's a whole separate award for Susan Sorrentino because I can't think of a better example of superior spousal support is what that should say. I'm writing shorthand. These are my personal notes, so it's got some typos in there. Superior spousal support. So we're going to be looking out and seeing whose spouse is just in the game with their significant other. It's a big deal. And yes, it feels given 2,000. That's a big deal because Susan is superior leadership as well as superior support. It takes a strong leader to know when to support. Okay, Phil will tell you all the time, you got to make the fewest words go the furthest. Okay, I'm going to do that again to see how far that travels, okay? It takes a strong leader to know when to fall back and support. Okay, honestly, probably half of y'all probably just ain't gonna get it. That's why you don't have a Susan. You need to get it so you get you a Susan, okay? Make sure that you understand that in this organization, there are people like Susan who not only show up presence, but they support not only everybody, but make sure they support their spouse. And this could be male or female. That's why it's superior spousal support. Actually, this could be, as far as I'm concerned, this would be male, female, heterosexual, gay. I don't care. Like if you got a spouse, you understand, then you qualify. That ain't got nothing to do with me. If you love how you want to love, you understand? That ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Everybody's there to be happy or get into little small arguments every day. We all have the equal right to say, why you left the toilet seat up or something like that, right? We all have the equal right to have that argument or why you left dishes in the sink or whatever that may be. So if you could, ladies and gentlemen, could you unmute your mics? And our third award for Susan, personal.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Congratulations.
Yeah, they're a shining example of how you can.
Congrats.
Absolutely. You can mix family and business. You can. Fourth award. I couldn't help myself, y'all. I couldn't help myself. And it just got such a good ring to it, too. And just so you know, this is my notes. It may have typos in it. It may. I don't know. But this is my personal stuff. It's the Nikki Kaiser Award. Sure did. I sure did. I didn't care how long she been here. I sure
That's
did.
a great award right there. Now you're doing something, NASA.
That's an award.
That's an award.
I'm about to get on my machine right now because I'm trying to get this Nikki Award.
You understand?
I'm trying to already know. She deserves it. She deserves it.
She deserves it. I'm gonna tell you why. I call it the Empathetic Leader Award because that's how I see her. Yes, I've been watching. I snoop on. She added me to a group, and I snoop on all her live videos. I snoop on them, and I look, and I be sitting there, and I go watch the replays. Sometimes I wait for the replay to come just so she can't see me watch it, right? Because I want to see. I want to see, go in there, and I'm looking. I've watched at least 8 or 9 of her videos. Each time, everything she's, direct with the energy, but what she's doing is making sure no one gets left behind. No one. I'm watching her, and Nikki, you'd be able to attest to this. I'm watching her do her very best to connect people attempting to find their dream with people already living their dreams. I'm watching. I'm watching her take small businesses and try to put them with businesses that got contracts. I'm watching her literally hire people in the middle of these videos. I was watching. I was watching. I'm watching these people. See, I can't tell you how many times in these videos she's literally offered contracts or income opportunities, no strings attached, is not trying to take nothing from it. And that to me is incredible. She has a great social media presence. If I'm not mistaken, her business, I forget the name of it, it's 4 years. To tell you how much I've been watching.
Simply Her Movement,
Simply,
nonprofit organization.
I
Yes, we're
went
4
back.
years old this month, ladies and gentlemen. We're 4 years old.
So as long as you know, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, you understand? I even went back to a couple of her older videos. She was sitting in some room with a crowd around her. And look, some room with like 3 or 4 people around her, and they talking back and forth. And I could tell it was an older video. She's shed a few pounds since then. That's for sure. So keep up your weight loss journey. It's looking good on you. And I'm just watching the same energy then, same energy now. So Nikki, on this day, we honor you, and we're so grateful to have you. And now and forever, that award will be called the Nikki Kaiser Award. I want y'all to mute your mics and clap for it, please.
Congratulations.
All right, Miss Nikki.
Happy birthday.
Better show up.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Can you do me a big favor?
Sure. I spelled it wrong.
Can you make that Nikki A Kaiser? Please don't forget the A. Thank you so kindly.
I ain't tripping. Don't forget the T. You know what I'm saying? I get
exactly.
You. Yeah. No, I got it. I just changed it over here. And I'll go back and correct all those typos I got there. Listen, y'all. I'll be getting inspired ideas, and I just pull out my notes real quick and type as fast as possible. Now,
that's cool. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, no problem. I got that down. Then I'm telling you, this doesn't make. Let me explain to y'all my thought process. And I got this. Where did I get this from? I didn't get it from nobody. Maybe Andy Stanley. Maybe. Back in 2011, I was trying to figure out why my businesses weren't doing the way they should. I mean, they were doing okay, but they wasn't doing okay enough, Jerry, for me. They were doing okay enough for me to retire, because I did retire November 27, 2011, but not enough.
Spotify is where millennials and Gen Zs are creating, curating, and experiencing culture. And now they're ready for a reset. Gen Zs can't wait to reconnect with their friends in real life, and millennials are still trying to manage work-life balance at home. One thing they have in common, audio is helping them navigate what's next.
Audio, music, podcast, ASMR, soundscape, playlist.
Learn more about both generations in Culture Next, Spotify's annual trend report.
Do you know how many files your employees have uploaded, downloaded, emailed, airdropped, slacked, or shared via Google Drive today? A lot of that data has left your organization, and you don't even know it. Visit code42.com to learn how Insider prevents data exfiltration.
For me to take an unexpected trip, or who knows about the car when an unexpected tire goes out and you can, am I the only one that, to get hit by unexpected expenses? Okay. Or when a light bill acts like a light bill, y'all understand what I'm saying? Because that's the only way I can describe that. When a light bill start acting like a light bill in the summertime, I'm like, man, I wasn't ready for this. So I was trying to figure out how can I make some money, and then it realized me. I was doing, now, no offense to nobody, this is the way I process the information. But in order for you to receive the energy, so just take the words and make them your own. But I have to give it to you in the way that I said the words. I was doing that church thing, and I had to stop it. That was what was wrong with my business. Let me explain to what I mean. 2012 was the worst year of my life. Let me tell y'all, terrible. It was worse than any year of the trash can. I'm telling you, right? I'm pretty sure that my brain is, what you call those, Phil? The memories that go away. Your brain will let you catch all of it. It's called something. Something memories. Repressed memories. I'm pretty sure I've got a few of those going on up here, to keep me from the shock of it all. I got the jail record for it. That ain't going. I still got that. That's still in history. But I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I'm doing a church thing. 2012. The reason I retired is because I was speaking with a leader, And I would tell you, I was speaking at a church, and I had a great pastor, it doesn't matter. And he said something that blew my mind, and I'll never forget it. And it literally changed how I fundamentally do business today. And I call it that church thing. I was at this church for 6 years, and I just blew in popularity because, I don't know, I'm good at marketing and I got a pretty good way of communication. And I went and started looking for internships. I don't know if y'all know this, but typically when you are good and you're in a small place, some leaders don't want to let you go. Anybody ever? Okay, you understand what I'm talking about. Tiffany's know what I'm talking about because she was actually there. Some leaders don't want to let you go. And that's what I was facing. So I started applying for internships. And I had no idea 7 months later, I'd be in Lakewood. No idea. No idea at all. And I go to school. So I enrolled in school in August 2011. I wound up retiring November 27, 2011. And I had to pay for school myself. I paid for school with no job. So I'm going to school, and I realized, man, something's changed with me and my pastor. What's changed? So I go and I had a conversation, and he say, well, listen, me, why you got to go all out and do some stuff? And I said, I've been trying to do it here. I've been trying to do it here. Okay. And this man said, and I'll never forget it, well, you just got here. It takes some time. And I said, Pastor, I've been here 6 years and I'm still a new member. All right. Walk with me. I was operating my business that same way too. I was operating my business. If you came in, you couldn't have no ideas unless you proved yourself. Anybody ever been in the business like that? Know what I'm talking about? Don't make no sense. I was operating a business the same way. I'm not trying to tell you about him. I'm trying to tell you how that whole culture, it was in me, it was in him, and like attracts like. And I realized, man, and I was hurt by this, but I had to process. But if I'm going through it, it means I also do it. It means there are people around me that have been around me 6 years and have no voice. I wish I had somebody. So the next award comes from this lesson I learned, from recognizing you can come in fast and make an immediate impact, which the award is called.
Yeah, come on.
Yes, and then immediately have the prestige and honor as anybody else, which kind of explains Nikki. So my next award is called the Ken and Donald Award for immediate impact leadership.
All right, now.
Yes. So I don't want, if y'all have to see that, y'all have to see, because I'm snooping on their videos too. And if you want to know when I'm snooping, it's when I share it. If I share your video, that means I've been snooping on you.
Man, that should be called the Ken W. Johnson Award.
Listen, it's amazing. I've been watching them. They've been doing a fantastic job. From H-Town directories, I still need to get with Donald about his processing, his payment processing, his merchant thing, and that is very attractive to me. I need to get with him. But sometimes you can come in, make an immediate impact. And let me tell you what I've seen. This doesn't make it right. This is just my observation, Diana. I've seen them come in and enhance Lanita's organization from the bottom up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we will be great and then push that greatness upward and make everybody else great. The only example that I can think of is LeBron James or Magic Johnson. It's the only example that I could think of when it comes to Ken W. Johnson and Donald Baker. Then LeBron James, even though Donald just be cutting up, let me tell you, he has a cut up. He just be cutting up. It's amazing how when you look at it, they just make everybody better. Cutting up or not, they just make everybody better. Ken is the calm one. He is he's got so much patience. Y'all ought to see it. Donald be super cutting up. And Ken be like, Doc, come on, man, Doc. Hey, do this. And Donald get distracted, like he got what you call it, when you can't pay attention, so ADHD, something like that. Yeah, he gets distracted. And Ken just be sitting there calm, wait for the distraction to be over. Unmute your mic, Doc. It's too funny. It's too funny. But it's a great perfect pair, so I'm excited about that. Now, so that was 5. I told you I would give you 5. There is a 6th, okay? I give it to you as a bonus. There's more. It's probably going to end up being 12 or something like that, but there's more. But there's one more I want to do now, and I call it, well, actually, let me just be quiet for a second. Deanna, anything you want to say right here? Put some empathy there for a second.
So first, I would like for everyone to unmute your mics so we can celebrate Mr. Ken and Mr. Donald. So congratulations.
Woo! Congratulations. Yay! Congratulations. Woo!
And I just want to thank each and every one of you. And Antonio, thank you as well, because I don't know of any founders and CEOs who actually acknowledge the families within their businesses and who actually stand by the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So I appreciate you for acknowledging those those who have been here, as well as those who are just now coming. Organizations don't acknowledge those. They push out those who have been there, and they only open their arms to those who just got here, just to make sure that they stay on board, just to make sure that they stay with the program, but not you. You're acknowledging those that have been here from the beginning. And then you're acknowledging those who got here, took the system, and just ran with it how it was meant to be worked. So I appreciate you for acknowledging Phil and Susan, Nikki, Miss Nikki A. Kaiser, Donald, and Mr. Ken Johnson, and Miss Lanita. But I also want to thank you for acknowledging Miss Susan. Because like you said, while Phil and Susan, every single day they show, I don't care what's going on, they will show up. But if y'all pay attention, if y'all really watch, Phil is the head and Susan is the helpmate. But if you also notice, Phil said, hey, can you change that to the Susan and Phil award? So I want to thank both Antonio and Mr. Phil for acknowledging a woman in power.
He knows where his blessings come from. You understand?
Watch it, watch it.
There is strength in silence. There is strength in silence. And if y'all ever, Miss Susan, she sit there, she smile, she'll unmute and speak when she feels there's something to say. But Miss Susan will sit there and she'll just sit there quietly and just watch with a smile on her face. She will
That's when
be,
you
if
gotta
she,
watch her. That's when you watching her, 'cause she's thinking. She got you going, and that's good.
right? But if y'all have also paid attention, there's been times where she's had that background up and she's been in the background serving while listening, serving while supporting, serving while teaching, serving while giving all of us praise. So I just want to thank you, Antonio, for acknowledging those who would not ever be acknowledged. And I just want to thank you and show you appreciation as well for making a family for all of us misfits, making a safe place for all of us misfits to have somewhere to be. Because in some shape, form, or fashion, every last one of us are misfits.
Now you
I'm
talk.
sure a couple of us. I'm sure a couple of us can collect checks.
Shut up now.
But we're here, and we're grateful for you. We really are. So thank you.
No, I appreciate
That's
you.
all I have to say. I'm gonna go
No,
mute my mic.
well, I knew to let you talk. I knew to let you talk. It is.
Can I say one thing?
Sure can, sir.
Well, good morning, everyone. I just want to piggyback on what Deanna just said, which is so true. I've never seen it. I'm a founder, member of the ATS, and I've been dealing with Antonio for 2-3 years now.
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And he always kept his word. And recently he came out here to Las Vegas, Nevada just to meet me and straighten some things out so we can really know each other. And to be honest, I didn't think he was going to do it. I would say, oh yeah, something going to come up. He's going to say I couldn't make it. But to my understanding, he came. And boy, did we have a good time. And I'm glad I met him. And like she said, I never saw someone who do the things that he do. He didn't have to come. He's not asking me for any more money, but he just want to keep his word and be in contact with me and actually physically meet me. And you gain much respect for that. Much respect. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I ain't asking for a dime. I spent a dime to get out there. Yeah, no. Yeah, if but let me bring up Lanita and then I'm gonna say two things. That's why I like Lanita so much because when Deanna said misfits, Lanita has been the savior of misfits for so many years, her whole educational career. And I was one of those students, believe me, that she is out there helping and saving. A lot of the respect that I have for Lanita comes from the personal struggle I had going through my own, homelessness and educational stuff. It's a lot of stuff is psychological. So that's why I just love her so much. And she is super duper kind and crazy at the same time. All of them crazy. The whole team crazy, but we crazy. So this whole team is crazy. The whole company is crazy. Whole company crazy. Now back to what Anthony said.
Wouldn't trade him for nothing, sir. Go ahead.
No. Lolita can get. I told her 3 million. I might give her 10 million. I don't know. She is good people. Good people. That's for sure. Back to what Anthony said. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do that. You just gotta know me to know that. I'm telling you, and I'm gonna just tell you I'm not. I'm gonna just tell you, nope, you're wrong. No, I ain't doing it. I'm just not gonna say nothing, or I'm gonna avoid the subject. I ain't gonna avoid nothing. I don't avoid nothing. I'll just change the subject, but I ain't avoid nothing. And I can tell you for sure, if it come out my mouth, I will automatically fulfill that. And there's many of people on this call that know that personally. That those stories have never come out. I would never say anything. There's a reason why. This has nothing to do with me being a good person. This has everything with me understanding two things. I understand that the moment you lose respect, you ain't getting that back. Did I not say nothing important there? Because I thought that was pretty important. You ain't getting that. Listen, you can get forgiveness, and then you'll get, I'll deal with you back, but you're not getting that respect back. Don't fool me now.
That's true.
It ain't too. That's a hard miracle to obtain there. Getting back respect that was lost. That's a hard miracle to obtain. It just is. It just is. The second thing I understand is I just understand this universe works. I understand that the character that was Jesus. Remember, Jesus in the Quran, all that stuff. So this isn't a Christian conversation. There's a guy that wrote in a book, and I brought this up before, and it wasn't a religious book. It was something. I don't know what the book was. I don't even remember the name of the book, but I'll never forget this story. It's probably the only thing in the book I like. He said the universe had no choice but to give Jesus every single thing that he wanted because Jesus never wronged anyone and always kept his word. And when you're that much in alignment with the universe must give you what you ask. And then he gave an example. So when Jesus said, give me 5,000 meals, the universe said, I got no choice. You're in the vibration of 5,000 meals. I've looked around and didn't see anyone mad at you. Well, for the right reasons, right? I looked around and didn't see you wrong anybody. You don't owe anyone money, all that stuff. And I caught that. I caught that lesson somewhere in 2008. And I told Deanna or Tempest, I'm not sure who I told yesterday, it was one of them. I told them, don't let somebody mess with your money. Here's what I meant by that. Here's the context of that. If you have a problem with somebody, they messing with your money. Now, to be honest with you, I cussed. I said they effing with your money. Okay? And I wanted to get my point across. Because I want to get my point across. I said, you had the vibration of unforgiveness. Money don't exist in unforgiveness. So every time you got a problem or every time you don't keep your word, you throwing your money away. And Abby, I said, and I just ain't got time for that. So if I say I'm going to do something, that's what I'm going to do. All right, Steve, if I say I'm going to do something, that's what I'm going to do because I got no time to do Anthony wrong and mess up my dreams. I ain't doing that. My dreams ain't that little. So we're going to do what we said we're going to do, and Anthony taken care of for life. Amen? All right, that's what that is. The last award. Well, that was the last award, just a bonus. There's more, but I just gave this bonus one. This is just me vibrating. This is just me vibrating. I have, forget respect. I just got this. I ain't even feeling. I can see that somebody here, your time is here. You have suffered long enough, and you suffered silently, and you wouldn't allow to say nothing. We ain't never had this conversation. That's okay. Carol said, you need to keep me worried about that music. Oh, yes, man. I got you. I got you. You suffered long enough, and they made you suffer silently because you're a man. And you're supposed to shut up and be quiet. That's what men are supposed to do. Men are supposed to shut up and be quiet because it's your job. I was telling Grace the other day, Grace, her dad has a birthday. It's a birthday? No. He's going to be he's got surgery. He's going to be out for 6 weeks. Tell him what I told you so I can set up this next award.
I asked him because I said, coming from a provider's perspective, because you are a provider, what is it that I could do? And I used his daughter. With your daughter, because I'm talking about me, I said, what could I do for my dad? Because he's a provider, and because he's a provider and a man, he's down for 6 weeks, and he's gonna feel like, I can't provide, so what could I do to keep his spirits lifted? And he said, well, really, as a provider, he's gonna feel like that anyway, because he's a man. Because men don't do anything, and he says, nothing against you, but men don't get recognized until they subtract.
Talk, Grace. You talk in this place, because I said that. Keep going, and you don't say nothing else, but you just stay right there, and you say what I said, and you say it slowly.
Oh, okay.
Wait, can she repeat that? Can she repeat that first?
Men, he said, men don't get any respect until they subtract from themselves. They got to take out the garbage, or they got to go pay the bills, or they got to mow the lawn. Uncle Jerome know what I'm talking about. And so, and of course, all the other men on here as well, because I know you all are providers as well. And so he said, he's going to feel like that regardless. So what you can do is to keep his spirits lifted, give him his favorite things. You know, he's going to be down. I told him every morning he drinks coffee and he's in that Bible. He said, okay, so print off some Bible verses to keep his spirits lifted from Google. 6 weeks worth, because he's gonna be down for 6 weeks. Give him his favorite snacks. You know, I told him his recliner is in his office and the TV is up on the wall and the recliner is right there in front of the TV, so he'll be good. He said, okay, so make sure he has everything just at hand so he didn't have to move for anything. Okay, I got you. He said, but yeah, as a provider, he said as a provider, and he said, I know he wasn't saying it, don't take it like I'm about to say it, because that's how he said it, but I knew understood where he was coming from. He said, as a provider, you can't do anything for me because I do for y'all. And I got that, you know, because that's what providers, dads, men do. So
there you go. You said it well, girl. You said it better than me. Yes. And I told her, yes. I said, men don't get nothing unless they subtract for themselves. It's the only time we get respect. Women just have to sit there. No disrespect to women, because you do a lot, especially stay at home. So this isn't me. I was very respectable, and I'm very respectable. At the same time, we need to understand the plight of the man. Until I won't get recognized unless I do what I'm supposed to do. That makes no sense at all. Okay, and that's a fallacy of this world. It makes no sense at all. You, sir, I see you, and I know that they treated you like that. We ain't never had this conversation. Me and this person ain't never had this conversation, Jerry. I just do my little law of one thing, okay? And, Euregia thing. And I know this. So the last award that we'll talk about today is called, and I probably spelled the name wrong, but it's called the Sheikha Karanji Award. Yes. Yes. And it's for the dreamer in action.
Go ahead, Sheikha.
Yes. Dreamer in action.
That's an honor, Antonio. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. From the hits now and forever. Listen, I don't care. We could fall out, y'all. I ain't changing these names for these awards. You know what I'm saying? Unless you bust a R. Kelly or something, I ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? I just mess up a brand. You understand? You mess up. Yeah, I can't do that. You can't go. R. Kelly. Yeah. You do a Jared from Subway or R. Kelly. I can't.
No.
Yeah, I gotta change the sugar. I gotta change. You understand? Yes, dreamer in action. So that's it, y'all. That's it. Very focused on that. There are more. I have, Lord, I ain't got no sense. But other than that, listen, y'all can get inactive, fall out. You will be recognized for the rest of your lives. As long as this company exists, that will be that. And pretty soon we would be flying. Don't worry about it. I'm saying too much right now, Grace. I wanted to keep all that secret. Let me go ahead since I started it. This is going to be such a big deal moving forward that it's going to be an exclusive conference that we wine and dine these top people, these awards, and we pay for everything. And it's just exclusive, and we honor you in some nice place. I'll just say that. And we shower you with gifts for being there. So please know, I'm not making these awards up because it sounds cool. I'm doing it because I want people to say, I want to strive for that. This is my version of the MVP of FIFA or whatever that may be. Sincere, heartfelt thanks to you, especially ATS family. Deepest gratitude. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our meeting for today. I'm so grateful. If you see Lanita or any of these people, let me go with name. Lanita, Phil, Susan, Nikki, Shaker, Ken, and Donald. Show them some love. And I'll compose a list as well, and then we'll make a post about it. But get ready, because it not only is it named after them, they're also the first recipients. Antonio T. Smith Jr. Oh, go ahead, Phil.
Well, tonight, just for the good,
yes.
I just wanted to, what we're going to do is we're going to clarify what your clients should feel, think, be, do, have, and give based on your input. So come prepared to have, what do you bring to the marketplace that you bring value so that your clients could go out and get that behavior, because you need to have clarity on that. As for instance, like our main thing is we help people understand the challenge, the power, and if you want to be the fun of free will. That's what we offer. Then the second thing, we assist in the enjoyment of everything. That ties into that. And then last, we create results through enjoyable solutions. So those are the three things that we focus on in Humor Consultants. So we're going to ask the participants to come with their things, and we're going to help them clarify their message. So when they go to the marketplace, they know exactly what they're providing their clients, and they can create the desired results they want to create.
Oh, y'all hear that?
And by the way, Antonio,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
40 years ago, when I was president of the NSA Ohio chapter, this is the chapter of the National Speakers Association, I literally did what you just did. I created the Mike Frank Award. I created the Pat Vivo Award. I created the E. Larry Moles Award. So I literally did exactly what you just did today 40 years ago. So awesome.
I heard
pretty amazing stuff.
Yeah, that's yeah. I was just furthermore proves divine connection. That's how I was sticking in my head as you said that. It's just amazing how I love your feelings, Susan, and I'll do anything for you. I don't know what else to say. The words they're not coming in my head right, but I appreciate y'all, and I'm looking forward. You're actually going to get a text message today from Deanna telling you some exclusive top secret information. So you'll get it probably 30 minutes after this call.
Well, and the good news is the world needs us now more than ever. So there's a tremendous opportunity out there for us to be the light, to be the hope, to be the reason why people will make a difference in this planet. So we're very blessed right now to be in this position that we're in right now. Yeah. And now we just get to go to work.
That's my language there. Jerome. Yes, sir. They told me you need to say something.
Yes. From last night, I was expecting to hear something about cybersecurity.
Yes, it's actually on my meeting, and I totally skipped over it.
Oh. And the other one was can you put in the chat the link for the real estate thing tomorrow and Friday, so because I can send it out to some people to be on?
Yes, sure. We'll hold on a few minutes to give you all that link, and we'll also send it to wherever y'all communicate at. Make sure Sabrina get it. You're sitting there looking all stunning. I mean, you're just looking like Miss Texas. Yes, you are. Did you get your letter?
Yes, I did, and I completely loved it. Thank you so much. Shout out to Deanna for definitely working with me. I love her so much, you guys. And yes. I know I'd be quiet over in my little corner. I'd be quiet. I'd be really quiet.
I know you be taking up business. No, she is Miss Texas USA 2020. Miss Black, is it Black Texas or Miss Texas? Which one?
Miss Black Texas.
Miss Black Texas 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes, she is. And she is one heck of a businesswoman too.
All right, Serena.
Yes, she has used her platform to meet with governors and mayors and all sorts of stuff. So she's one heck of a bit. Again, women run the world. Ain't that right, Susan? Ain't that right? That's it. Let me just.
Thank God.
I know, right? I know. Now, if we could go ahead and put more of them in government, they'll fix the world real quick. Have climate change fixed in 30 days. Go ahead, Susan.
I was just going to say all the first ladies, they've been doing all the first ladies.
Oh.
Documentary on all the first ladies. And it made me think of that. And also, women have, whether silently or not silently, been running the world. But we couldn't do it without you men. We could not do it without you men.
Yeah, we're the labor force, That's just joking.
A lot more than that.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Fibs. I mean, Susan, Tempest, woman, built this company. Deanna, woman, takes it to where it is today. Without that, there would be nothing. I get credit, Abby, but we would have sank a long time ago without the problem solving of Tiffany. That's all I can call it. I have this thing. It's a funny joke around the office. She solves all my problems. She does. She does. No matter what they look like, no matter how impossible they are, Tempest figures out a way to solve them. And she's still very, very active in solving problems. I have no idea if she's probably not on this call, but if you see her, she is?
She is. Remember,
Yes.
she laughed when she knew who you were talking about earlier today.
Oh yeah, sure did. I just had to hit the little right button so I could see the little blue T sitting there. Anywho, yeah. So there you have it. There you have it. Shout out to that.
And Grace is our point guard.
Grace is definitely the point guard. We call her the LeBron James around the office. She does anything.
The GOAT.
She is so well-rounded. Typically, I would tell someone, don't be well-rounded, that stops your talent, right? And makes a knife a spoon. No. Grace's talent is to be well-rounded. That's her gift. that is her gift. Grace.
Yes, we love Grace.
Man, Grace is I'm pretty sure Lanita's success and that team success aside, Grace, you have a lot to do with that. She is there. She is active. She shares messages. She's on their calls. She calls. She motivates. Grace is fantastic. Man. I love all of you. I'm so grateful to have you. As far as the cybersecurity thing goes, I forgot to explain that, so I will do that next call. It's in my notes. I just forgot to explain it. I got caught up with the emotion of all that. But we are so grateful for you. Y'all keep hanging out. Watch for Anthony Lee. He is very big in what we're doing. But from day one, I think Anthony Lee was like member number 2, if I'm not mistaken. It was Robin. No, it's not her name. She's not here no more. Whatever her name is. Renee Russo, Robin, something. It's a girl from Canada. I just don't remember her name.
Oh, yeah. You want me to, I remember her name. You want me to say it or not?
Yeah, you say it.
Oh, yeah. And Tippage just posted it was Rachel.
Okay, Rachel, that's right. Rachel, then Anthony, and then Jerome. Well, Jerome came, yeah, I want to say they were 3. 1, 2, and 3. And Anthony came in, and I promised him that I would take him with me. And because he's got all the stuff. He's got all the stuff, and I have a big platform for him. So he is going to be one of the faces of this company, and we've worked out exactly what his role is, and we're building around him. Took me 2 years to get it done because the dream was so big and needed some foundation. But as he said, I never faltered, and I came back the same way I said I was. The same way I said I was. And yes, Deanna, send to Phil and Susan real quick the exact moment the company lunches. Nobody else. I'm just saying it out loud because I want everybody else to be jealous. Go ahead, Sammy. I just want everybody to be jealous.
Well, for a fee, we'll provide that information.
I know, right? So she said that to y'all right now.
It'd be a 6-figure fee.
I know that's right. Yeah, we'll take that immediately. Yeah, we'll take that immediately. But that is, they know. So we do know the exact day. The exact day. For now, you just, lunch week is lunch week. Video is getting ready to play. Then the second video today, this long videos, you will end with the greatness of the team of Lanita, Arshia, Ken, and all of them. Get ready for Anthony Lee. I'm telling you, he is a very big deal. He's going to do great things for us moving forward. And I'm just honored to be able to have that. Oh, Grace got you on your path. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anthony said, Grace, you got him on this path. All right, everybody. Thank you. Antonio T. Smith Jr. You can play better. You can dominate. Y'all have a good one.
Anyone can be ready for back to school. But with Staples Connect, you can be more than ready. Like, I got everything on my list and saved a ton ready. Staples has everything you need and more for the new school year. Just visit your nearest Staples store or go to staplesconnect.com for inspiration.
At Freedom Mortgage, freedom means helping veterans achieve their home financing goals. Whatever freedom means to you, Freedom Mortgage has custom loan options to meet your needs, making home financing a custom fit. That's freedom. Visit freedommortgage.com/VA to learn more. Freedom Mortgage Corporation, MLS number 2767, www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org, 951 Yamato Road, Boca Raton, Florida, 33431, 800-220-3333. Licensed in all 50 states. For complete licensing information, visit www.freedommortgage.com/state-licensing. Equal housing opportunity.